Assalamu alaikum and welcome to Jan's sewing reviews. We've already done a review a few times of this suit. Today I'm going to show you the interpretation of the same suit by myself. I have stitched it. I've managed to finally finish the whole suit, and first of all I want to share a couple of the suits that are in two varying colors in this design. The design is by Baroque, and the original, this is the photo of the original, is called Gold Rush. This is design number 3 from volume 2. Now I've been retailing these for a number of weeks, and I've sold quite a few, but really to get the true picture of the suit you have to really see the finished result, and obviously we go by the finished result of by the original from the company, and it's modeled beautifully by obviously the model, and also this is an original, whereas we've done work with the replica. As much as I would love to have had the original, sometimes circumstances don't allow it. These suits are quite expensive. They're not the most wearable suits. And what I mean by that is you'd wear them on occasional. It's on a very fine fabric, and general life you would find it quite difficult to wear something like this. So the replica is a tough wearing fabric, and obviously it's a lot cheaper. So and it's readily available. Okay. It's good to have the original. I would highly recommend buying the original a one-off and hanging it in your wardrobe and just admiring it that you have got the original as well. But for everyday wear, I would go around recommending these. So the two color variations, the first lot that I purchased were of this more like a greeny shade. It isn't a beige, it's more of a greeny shade. And then the secondary batch that I got was this peachy effect. Okay. So what I've done is I've done two variations of this. I stitched the peachy version. I actually like the more of the greeny because it's more, I don't know, more subtle. But because I couldn't get hold of any more of these, and the peachy versions were readily available and the demand was there, I've gone for the peachy version. But I'm going to show you two variations. Okay, so that's the original. I'm going to leave these two aside because I want to show you comparisons of what I've done with each of those. Okay, so I've stitched two variations with this. Now the dress, I have done my own modifications. This is the finished result. My main variation is on the hem. I wasn't totally happy with one, the kameez was coming out too short, and two, it actually didn't have any color in it, and I wanted to add a little bit of the color. So I found this green velvet lace and I attached that in between. The original border, I did take it off and reattach it back on, and then I've done a finishing lace of a very fine crochet, very pretty lace at the bottom. So and then I've even ironed on all these stones on the flower bits just to give it a little bit of a finish, and I've also added the stones around this area, although I didn't do a very good job of sticking these. I didn't have a glue gun and I tried sticking them down with a blob of glue and it didn't really work too well. These I took off alteration that I did for someone on one of the suits, and I took them off that, so I used them on that. I got some buttons. I finished the neckline off with the buttons, and then I've just put a hook on there and some lace to go underneath it just to hook onto there, and that's the neckline. So this is the dress. Now what it is with the dress is the sides are more of like a goldy color and the inside is more of a lighter color, and I've tried to combine this with two different things. Okay, so the original, which has come as this, I've made a chemise of this peachy pink, and I've made a salwar in the peachy pink, and then I've got the original dupatta which I actually pulled apart, because the original dupatta with this was, this is the original dupatta, and one of the things that I was pretty disappointed with was the way the edging was applied on. The dupatta parts were showing, so what I did, I pulled all that off and I did my own version, and my own version is this. I've used a little bit of the pink to take from the lace and also add a little bit of a color to this, and I bought some lace and attached it on, and I have done a tutorial on this as well, so if you want to follow that on. So this is my one version of the suit. This is the sophisticated salwar look suit, and then I've done the modern look with it as well. Okay, so I'm just gonna show you what it looks like with, there you are. When you put the peach underneath it and you put the everything peach, you know, the effect of the suit is peachy and lighter color. Okay, so this is one variation, because the dress is so classy and so pretty. I don't want to restrict it. I want it in, you know, to wear it on all occasions, and some occasions dictate that you wear a salwar, and some occasions actually you get away with wearing a trouser. So I've done two. Now, you know, plain fabrics are easy enough to get. Now, the way I've done this, I could most likely even get another kameez, you know, and still wear this with another kameez, so I can get like another look out of it, which I probably will investigate and do as well. Okay, now my secondary look is the more of the gold color, and this is like a richer color. I've done, this is all separate material, so I bought additional material for lining. It's an additional dupatta and it's additional fabric for the trouser. This one is a trouser, straight bottom, straight leg trouser. I've put buttons on there, and then when you compare it with this and you actually have the chemise and the dupatta and everything, right, it gives it off, gives the color of the more richer gold effect. So a 2-in-1. And then I did recently a review of the shoes that I bought, so my shoes go very nicely with the color of the suit. I'm gonna put this on. I'm gonna do a little bit of modeling, because I set up a room to actually do my photo shoots in finally. So here we go. Inshallah, join me again for a little bit of a live preview of what this suit looks like. Now, I'm not in a figure to wear suits like this, and but I'm a realist, and out there are women probably more likely who are going to sew for themselves and who are going to wear these type of clothes are probably going to be my figure. So don't worry, don't judge me on my the shape of my body. Just look at the clothes and imagine yourself in them. If you're my type of person, then you know what, you'll feel comfortable watching. And for all those who just like to criticize and to put a dislike on the video, well, you know what you can do. Put a dislike, for all I care. It makes no difference. Anyway, hope to see you again soon. Keep on watching and take care.